So, what we have is a common problem I see on a lot of these Briggs&Strattons, otherwise known as the Briggs&Stratton, and that is the issue of you turn the key to start your riding mower or zero turn or whatever it is, and it goes whoop, whoop. And as you can see, you see this spring flopping around. Well, it shouldn't be doing that, okay? What's going on, landscapers and outdoor go-getters? Today we have a super common problem, and the phone's ringing. Stay tight. All right, we're back. So what we have is a common problem I see on a lot of these Briggs&Strattons, otherwise known as the Briggs&Stratton, and that is the issue of you turn the key to start your riding mower or zero turn or whatever it is, and it goes whoop, whoop, like it don't want to turn over, even though you got brand new battery, charged battery, everything's good, and the engine just like does one little revolution and stops, and it's like it don't want to go. So this is usually what the problem is if your valves do not need to be adjusted. So let's check it out. So as you guys see, we got the Briggs&Stratton apart, and what we're going to do before we show you the actual problem on this particular engine is, if you have that symptom, the first thing you need to do is adjust your valves. Okay, so these are push rod overhead valve motors, and they have adjustable valves. So you need to make sure your motor's at top dead center, adjust the valves to spec, and if you still have the issue where it don't want to spin over and it keeps getting stuck, then this is actually going to be your problem. Now, stay tuned. We'll have some videos down the road on how to adjust the valves on these motors, how to actually do this complete cam swap, as I'm already in the middle of this one. So this is not going to be a how-to from start to finish. It's just kind of showing you what the problem is. So this is the problem on this motor. And the problem is we have a bad camshaft. And working wise, the cam's actually good. So lobes are good, gear's good. The problem is the compression release. And as you can see, you see this spring flopping around? Well, it shouldn't be doing that, okay? And then down in the motor, which we had to dig these pieces out, this is the piece that flies out to operate this compression release, and that has broke off the camshaft. So what does that do? Well, here's the new part. This is our brand new camshaft from Briggs&Stratton, and this is, you can see the part that broke off of our old one right there. That's it right here. As you can see how that moves? So what this thing does to help the engine start easier is, as you can see on that lobe right there, that's the compression release. It's designed to crack the valve open slightly to leak compression to aid in starting the machine so that it can spin over fast and nicely and start the machine to get it going. Now, once the machine starts and centrifugal force kicks in, what happens is, if I move this with my finger, you can see how that goes flat right there. You see now it's flat with the cam lobe. When I let go, that's how that is always riding until you start the machine. So when that breaks off, it cannot crack the valve open to leak compression to aid in helping start the machine. So you end up with an issue where it goes and it don't want to start, it don't want to turn over, and it's aggravating. So If your valves are not out of adjustment, that's going to be your problem every single time. Very common on the Briggs&Stratton, and some other motors out there. But today we're talking about the old Briggs&Stratton. So anyway, just wanted to show you guys that. Cheap part. Now you do have to take the motor off of the machine, take off the sump crankcase cover, and then pull out your cam. This part, pretty cheap. They're like $60 from Briggs&Stratton, and then you're on your way. So there you go. Hope the video helps you out, at least gives you an idea of why your Briggs&Stratton isn't turning over or doesn't want to start. That could be a problem if you're having that symptom. So until the next time, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, comment down below what you think if you're having this issue, or if you have another problem on another type of machine or motor. Perhaps we can help you out in the comments section, and we'll see you guys on the next one.